task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Barreto fields cleanly. Throw on the first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The windup and the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Los Angeles Angels led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Alex Cobb earns his 5th winner of the year, turning in a very strong complete game.
Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL West, the Angels held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-1. The Houston Astros got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Rockies 7-3. The Oakland Athletics picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Seattle Mariners 9-4. The Tampa Bay Rays combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 6-1. The Orioles knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays.
Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan, 2 big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, man, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Philo plays in the game of baseball. Also, a good assortment.
Shohei Ohtani will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.3.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. From the stretch. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The average to start play at .315.
Nope, that's
4 home runs and 16 RBIs. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. But you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
At the plate now is Aaron Judge. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the AB on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. LeMahieu on second. Rizzo on at first with 2 down. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 fouled off.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. It's the Yankees nothing. Angels coming to bat. Garrett Cole will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to.
Next to hit is Jared Walsh.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
1-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Torres ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels strand a couple. We are still. In is Jorge Soler. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Jorge Soler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of the ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, Dero, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Gleyber Torres comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in is next to hit, Brandon Marsh. He popped out in his first trip.
The right fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. LeMahieu is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Angels. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as so here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High in the air down the right field line. Marsh will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Now to the plate, here is Gleyber Torres. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 offering. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready to go for the last half of sixth about to get started, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Corey Seager. Felix Hernandez takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 34, Felix Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hernandez, commonly known as King Felix, of course. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Hernandez readies the 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They still trail 1-0. So now here. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Fouled away. The 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Ball 4, take the base. That's ball 4.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
0-2.
Torres over at second. Sanchez at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks full of innings.
The 1-0. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-1 game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-run RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Corey Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 7th here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
So the next to bat will be Jorge Soler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Angels 4 and the Yankees 2.
and leading up for the Angels, the first baseman, Jared.
Ball 4, take the base.
Your attention, please.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. That will be Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here's the veteran, Brett Gardner. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. The Angels took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Shohei Ohtani notches his 3rd win of the year. Raisel Iglesias wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Mm-hmm.